Watch us live on Facebook, on Twitter, and from the past to the present. Experience quality radio on Radio RFM.
I want to know the WhatsApp status.
𝙀𝙍𝙍𝙍. What I recommend? No, come on, let's tell the person who does not understand Hakimi's
Okay,
story.
Hakimi is a young man.
Can you even the way he's jumping on this story?
Hakimi is a young and broad man.
Stingy Men Association.
Actually, Hakimi at this time of Ramadan, he has been suffering, fasting for the whole week, but still playing football. Hakimi is a humble man coming all the way from an African land.
I don't know about that story.
Yes, Hakimi showcased himself that he is talented on the World Cup that just ended in Qatar.
Not only in football is he, Hakimi is good, but also being a stingy man. It's okay.
Let me explain this. Hakimi made history himself when he was in Qatar playing football. We have seen the team went all the way. There is no any other African team that has never gone beyond. It was because of the number 2, Hakimi.
I want to say something.
Hi, do you want me to make a break? So this young man, Hakimi, the only man that nobody has ever seen in the 20s, I mean in the 20 years, yani 20 years. Yeah. You know, we talk about 90s. Yeah. So in the 20s, if you have grown in the year in 90s, in the millennium of 20s, here comes the king, Hakimi. Hakimi,
king.
Being the man he is, he showed us his lovely mama, his lovely mother.
Oh, she
is quite a mother. We saw her mother on the World Cup coming to hug Hakimi. I mean, that is a mother. That's where the mother got to be the queen she is right now. The queen that we are talking about right now. The queen that she has made Hakimi to be the king and the might we are talking right now. Hakimi.
Stingy Men Association king. It's okay.
Hakimi comes from a very beautiful land, as I have told you, in Africa, called Morocco. For those who know, Morocco is a country that is in Africa. To the map of home of African music, you can see it there. Morocco is somewhere there. Being a country it is, producing the only legend that we have right now, producing the best mom that we have right now, Hakimi has been trending. Not in the wrong way, but in a manner that so many young men out there should take into consideration. So many ladies out there should take into consideration. Oh, Hakimi. Hey, I feel like I'm reciting a poem called Hakimi.
Now, even if Hakimi, whatever he is right now, or the person who does not Hakimi, I know right now you are going back to watch who is Hakimi. Trust me, even me, I didn't know who Hakimi was. Until he came up with this story that this Java does not want to tell. Hey, Mr. Siar, please, I'm Nawashwa.
Okay. Hakimi, from that being a legend, Hakimi has always, as any other man who has grown, who has his own stuffs, who has decided, life has taken me to a level. He's playing in a very nice team here, you all know, in this big tower in France. So from an African legend to now France, scoring goals like no any other business, maintaining his number 2 jersey on the t-shirt. But as handsome as this young man looks like,
as rich as
should be
playing football.
Rich, I don't know, but as he looks like, playing football as PSG, you may guess how what he is. But as the Bible says, if for any successful man, there must be always a what?
A woman behind it. But the Bible did not tell us whether this woman must be a wife or this woman must be the mother. So, can I continue? Or you have something burning? Let me repeat for those who are joining us right now. Hakimi, as the man he is, as you may think, is playing in PSG. Let me talk about it. Paris Saint-Germain, as they always say it, here in France, our neighboring country from Stuttgart, as rich as he is, as you may think,
behind every successful man, there must be a what?
A woman standing behind him.
There must be a woman. What the Bible did not tell us
Did not
is
specify.
whether this woman should be the wife or should be the mother. Yes, but there is a woman. So at the end of it, they have kids, he has a woman, and what happened the last few days that has been trending is one of them, we are not going to be specific, went to a court of law, and there was sub-status, as Queen V has said here, can maybe caused this, maybe it did not, maybe it was whatever, we don't know, but we all saw that they appeared on a court of law, where now this woman has to separate with this man. And according to the law, when such things happens, it is either you divide whatever you have, you take yours, I take mine, as we depart ways. Very nice. What shocked many, me and QV here too included, is that when this happened and the court decided now whatever the man has to go to be shared between them, Hakimi never had anything. You who is listening to me and watching me, you know where Hakimi plays. You know how he has made it from World Cup. You know what you know every football player in this world, how much he's worth. I once played football. Don't ask me how much I was worth. At the end of the day, we came to realize that nothing has. But as I said before, behind every successful man, there must be a woman. What the Bible did not tell us, is it a wife or a mother? That woman, we were told by Hakimi himself, the mother.
Yep.
I'm done with my story.
Exactly. And I'm going to be specific on this, is that Hakimi, you'll wonder why the mother is coming in, is because on the divorce, on that day where they decided to have a divorce, him and his wife, or his ex-wife now, you know, the lady went ahead and she was asked, oh, what would you like, or what would you do, you know, and he said, the lady said, oh, she said, no, me, I just want to divide our properties, what we have acquired and all that. And also Hakimi's half property. We have seen how many footballers in this world have really failed, or really we have seen all those you know, men who went ahead and married, especially the European, I'm sorry to say that.
The Maldigos.
And how much they really lost. They went on, even lost their mind.
Yes.
Because after having a divorce and then the wife decides, no, I want the half of the property, they end up taking every single kobo. Not even
kobo.
a cent. Kobo. You know, kobo is smaller than a cent.
That word must be marked.
Yeah, they go ahead and take every kobo, and I think the same goal had the woman. I don't know. To come or go ahead and you know the properties to be divided and all that, and maybe she was strategizing on how she's going to take the rest of the property.
3 years of marriage.
But shock on her head. 3 years, surely 3 years. Queenie, how long had you dated for you to only get married for 3 years? Come on, guys. Only this ship nowadays they do wow. Anyways, so the lady actually went ahead and Hakimi later was found. People later found out on the court of law, went on and found out that Hakimi is actually worth nothing. Why? Because every property, every single thing that he owns, it's written under his mother's
Even the headphones name. You see him wearing coming to the game.
Exactly.
The mother bought them.
Yani he has to go and ask his mother to go and buy them.
Mama.
But I was like, what? That was quite his mother must be a good one. You know, sometimes I'm thinking some of our African or some of our countries, or maybe even here in Germany, some mothers, if you try to tell them to keep your property, they will go, first of all, for those who believe in prophetic, they will go and sacrifice everything to the prophets.
I'm telling you.
Not only that, but you go and ask her for 100,000, even if you gave her 500 or 600 the other day, she's going to think, I gave birth to you. I bore you. I carried you for 9 months.
How dare you?
How are you going to ask me? Let me tell you, as much as Hakimi is a legend, I think I will also call his mother a legend as well for keeping her word. Because it's not a lot of people. Let me tell you,
That
these
mother
days,
must be respected.
That's a
Not
woman
every
to
mother
be
can do that.
to be
By the way,
respected.
that's what
only
people have
by
not
the way.
realized. Not every mama
Not
can do
every
that.
mother can do like that, I promise.
Yes.
Nakwambie hivyo. And then anyway, the lady, anyway, it was found out that the Hakimi does not have any property, and the lady, being the richer now in this relationship, she actually had to divide her properties.
Now see, hey, the Polinish. How do we call her? She is actually an actress.
Yeah, she's a model.
She's a model.
Yeah.
Now she has to give it into two.
She has to divide her properties instead.
Hey,
Way.
Hakimi.
By the way, that was a good one.
That
He's
was a
a
good
legend in his own right, because a lot of men, like we have seen a lot of men losing their way
Yes.
after the divorce, how ugly the divorce gets, especially, with the culture difference. African and Europeans, I don't know why you guys go looking
staying
for
on that Hakimi and the Polinish girl. I think this girl comes from Poland, no?
Yeah.
Yes, or
somewhere
Spain.
close. They are one of those countries.
I want, before we come back to our status, on this story of Hakimi, have you realized many footballers who come from Africa, name them,
Yeah.
they come and they don't marry our African ladies.
The way we are beautiful.
Look at
Look at me. Look at me.
Huh.
From head to toe. The way I talk.
they don't marry our African ladies. They run to where? To the married girls.
To married
And
girls.
what do we see at the end? We see the Hakimi situation.
We sincerely, it has never, let me tell you, even today, even tomorrow,
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with
Yes.
you. Watch all the footballers that are married to the married girls or married girls.
They never finish well.
By the way, those people ain't one. What they end up pararing is when you are so ashy.
Yes, because she
Because
took
they
everything.
took everything.
Yes.
Guys, when are you going to draw the line?
It reminds me when we switch off from Diaspora Chronicles, what happens sometimes. You see, now we are seeing our rich footballers. African brothers who come to diaspora, the most richest of them, even if we have engineers, doctors, whatever, are footballers who come to Europe. Those are the most richest guys.
Yeah.
And then they end up marrying the
Married
Maldigos. And then now we see the Maldigos divorcing them and then taking half of the property, and the guy decides, I'm not going to stay to Europe, I'm going back home empty-handed.
Yeah.
Now it turns the picture around.
Yeah.
I have never seen a rich African lady
Ever
marrying
going to
a very
white
poor
person.
white person.
Never.
I've never seen that.
Like, I'm going to say this is us because African women, we don't. We love,
if there is someone out there, put it on the comments down below here. And if you're listening to us, join us on our social media platform. Tell us if you have ever seen a very rich
a wealthy
African woman marrying a very poor,
a wealthy, a well-kept, a good woman, great, beautiful, extremely, going to get married to a poor
white man.
Never.
It has never happened in this world.
While these African rich men, how they go ahead and marry.
But
the other day, I'm going to say something. I was reading through somebody was saying, is that most of the people who go ahead and married girls, they marry when you eat something, the leftovers. They eat, they because there is no African man, no matter how rich you are, you'll be able to marry a rich woman. Never.
That's it.
Never ever. You only be able to marry the leftovers. That means the poor, the unkempt women and all that. And that's why you see that women, African women, will never
marry a poor man.
Never
a poor white man.
Never.
I've not seen it. If I have seen it, just tell me.
Aki, correct me. Correct us if we are wrong. What did we do wrong? For those African rich guys.
Let me tell you, if I'm in Hakimi's mind right now, whatever happened when he decided, now let the woman who is behind my wealth be my mother, I think that's what he thought.
Yeah.
That's what he had in mind, because he fell in love with someone, then he knew, maybe one day I'm going back to Africa and this woman will not follow me from Spain. And then I will leave everything here. Let me take everything back home. Let me take everything back home to Africa. But it's a lesson learned. If you have learned something from this,
learn it.
Yes.
Both ways.
We are not encouraging you to be Hakimi, but take something.
Even if it's you being a woman,
Yes.
it's also good to
It's also
learn
good to learn.
what kind of a man you have.
Yes.
Don't go for just because he has a big huge name.
Yes.
You go getting married to him.
This is Radio Ara. This is Radio Ara. Home of African music.